some big cheers there coming into your homes for that high jump clearance from the Tasmanian. That looked like Bailey Vanderbroek. So Jamison Towers now in this women's under 14 high jump competition.
Great clearance there, Jamison Towers in the high jump. They're starting at 140. The rest through 145, 150, then through for the centimetre question. 154, 150, 62.
Dallas Marks, South Australia. 3 goes clear.
Amy, followed by Charlotte.
And another clearance there from the New South Wales athlete. Looks like we've got someone new on the scoreboard down at the high jump because they've faced it not to us this time. Charlotte Blaine, she goes clear as well.
Instructions over the public address system. During the evacuation alert term, the centre staff will assess the situation. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Sydney Olympic Park Athletic Centre. In the unlikely event of an emergency, we would like you to be familiar with the correct and safest procedures for evacuating.
Fortunately, not a clearance there.
With the area you are currently in, especially taking note of the nearest emergency exits. The emergency evacuation.
See, South Australian goes clear. That's Sloan. She comes in with a seat of 155.
If you hear this tone, please.
You might hear in the background some evacuation tones. They're just letting everyone know the procedures of the venue. Normally not. They don't do this in the middle of the championships, but, you know, hey, look, it's good to know where to go and what to do. And obviously the Easter show right next to us is helicopters going off over there. I'm sure you'll hear some fireworks later on during the week. It's all happening here at Sydney Olympic Park.
The evacuation alert tone will be cancelled and you will be instructed to remain seated. We would like to thank you for listening to this announcement and hope you have enjoyed.
That's Duncan
to the Sydney
from Victoria. And also Tuaki. But too late in the end. Sky will be straight through to the final, as will the others, being 2 heats. First 3 will be automatics, so they won't have to worry. So 12.17 officially. Summer Harrison, 12.31. And Bailey-Ann Tuaki, 12.39. So they will be the automatics through. We'll have to wait for the others, see if they can get through as timed qualifiers. And sitting on that bubble at the moment.
And it was Tuliana Kabiawa from New South Wales 1268 grabbing that other automatic qualifying position. 18.99. Unbelievable. Wow. Using the 4 kilo shot put. Meet and national record set by the Open national record holder, Damien Birkenhead of 2064. But 18.99, look. 16.94. So hopefully that's a new personal best, unless he's thrown something. But Saatini on his second round, 18.99. Big throws here from our 15-year-olds. Great clearance there from Jasmine Towers.
At the moment, the second attempt there.
In this under-14 high jump, and you might have seen across the back straight, our under-20 men come out for the 100-metre heats.
Rashid Kaba, he's actually 3 years younger than he needs to be, so he's 05 born.
Top two in each sheet.
Kawa in 6, Gordon in 7, Jenkins in 8, Baker in 9, and Serta in 10. And Claire looks like he might be second, and he'll have an automatic through to the final.
Yeah, 11-10 for Claire and 13 for Philip Baker on the outside. Andrew Clare, he's got an engineering exam today. I had to write him a letter, so hopefully they let him off and gave him an extension to do it. I think there was an exam at 6 p.m. tonight, so fingers crossed he doesn't have to sit that because he's going to be in the final. If the universities, if you think that it was just a joke and he's not actually at national championships, you can just head on to Athletics Australia's YouTube, Facebook channel, and 7+. They're going to catch all the action here.
We saw Blackman's attempt.
Yeah, second attempts again.
So Townsend from New South Wales. Can she go clear? Oh, she does nicely. Gets the white flag. No troubles there for Grace. And she'll go back to the benches and rest up for her next attempt. South Australian and Marks. Can she go clear as well? Unfortunately not. Just clipping that one.
Hurdler start. He's up already almost up and running straight away, as you would see in a hurdles event. So just to sight that first hurdle, and he didn't really slow down.
No, but it was quite the opposite for Leroy Reid. Big guy, tall, long limbs. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get going. And he comes storming home, but it was a little too late in the end. Kaba, well too strong.
National Championship finalists now being displayed on the scoreboard.
So whoever was looking after this high jump down here, they've turned the scoreboard to fair enough towards the high jump crowd, but it has made it a little bit more difficult for us to see what height they're up to. Jamison Towers now waiting for her next attempt at whatever height this might be.
It is will take part in 15 100 metres final now displayed on the scoreboard. The 16 female 100 metre finalists on the scoreboard.
Towers up and over. Great clearance there from the Victorian.
Looks like Dallas Marks again, South Australian.
Can she go clear this time? Unfortunately not. She's getting the body over, but can't follow through with the legs on that attempt.
If you want to check out the results, here if you go to Athletics Results Hub. can follow on live with all our track events. So athletics.resultshub.com.au.
Obviously, we've seen Damien Birkenhead compete on the world stage plenty of times.
Well, unfortunately, not a state record for Saratini. That was thrown by Emmanuel Formatu back in 2004, 20.05. So again, it's a tough records there. And then he's got Kolesnikov to battle against, Aidan Harvey, and then Formatu again. But Kolesnikov's getting close to that 1946. He almost surpassed that this year. Haven't updated Athletics New South Wales.
Yeah,
to update those records.
He's broken that state record a number of times.
Yeah.
Recently at the Melbourne Track Classic.
Manuel Formatu, one of the greatest shot put juniors we've had for a long time. Ended up competing for Samoa eventually.
As we watch Townsend go attempt at 158. Unfortunately, not going clear on that one. But she'll have further attempts. And it's Blackman, the Queenslander.
Next bit on the track is the piece of under 20 women's 100 metres.
Good speed, unfortunately. Height's just not there on that attempt.
Now, interesting in these women's 100 heats for the under 20s, no Tori Lewis. She's obviously decided to do the opens, but we do see Taylor Cruttenden, who is the fastest under 20 we have right now in the under 20. So interesting decisions. But Cruttenden with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 world under 20 qualifiers, and the fastest with two 11:49s. One in Perth back in January and one at the Queensland Track Classic.
It really shows you the level that she's at the moment. The fact that she can back off 15 metres before an event into a headwind and only miss that qualifier by 0.05.
Oh, it's just class. Great clearance there in the high jump. Now, the last heat here will feature two of our world under 20 qualifying athletes, Olivia Matza and Shola Adeniran. Matza with two qualifiers, a 79 and an 11.69. And Adeniran hitting it right on the money, 11.80. The best thing is, a lot of these athletes who've got the qualifiers, Cruttenden and Matza, they're both 18, so there is a scheduled world under 20 champs next year. Generally they are on the even years. They can go. Tori Lewis is 16. She can go to 2 more as well, maybe 3 more. And Adeniran is 17, so she can go to another 2 as well. This 4 athletes, 4x1,
well,
get them going. Chemistry into years time.
Looking into the future, it's great to see the talent we've got in this age group at the moment. And in the end, a lot of this is filtering down from our open women at the moment, who are all on fire in that women's 100 metres. So to go 11.87 with the wins that they've had to contend with, that's impressive running by Stoilova. She's usually fast out of the blocks, and she was again.
Yeah, Adeniran in 4th place there, 12.15. Might be tight for her to make the final.
The winner from a couple of years ago
is a talent. He first appeared at one of our shield meets up in Queensland. Ran the 1, 2, the 8, the 4. And then I heard that he played 2 games of soccer that morning.
Officials just adjusting the height of the bar. For those playing at home, when they are measuring the height actually has to be the correct one in the center of the bar. So obviously the bar does have a little bit of flex in it. But a lot of the times it is actually a higher height on the outsides of the bar, which is why you'll see a lot of the athletes try and clear the bar in the center. Obviously that is the correct height and the lowest point that the bar is at. So officials are very meticulous to ensure that they do get the correct height. They'll check it a few times.
New height 165.
So this is McCowan from Victoria. Can she go clear? Unfortunately not. Not to be on the first attempt. The new height. She's got a bit of time now, as she is the only athlete left in this competition. So she's got the gold medal wrapped up. She goes over to have a chat to the coach. Bit of a high five. She makes her way back. So once there's no longer anyone else in the competition, that time they have between attempts does extend out. They don't have the minute like they do when the field is full. So she can sit down, take a drink, relax. And she'll make her way out again. To the start of a run-up to have her second attempt here at this height. It's not to be again on her second attempt. She'll have one more go at it.
The finalists for the under 20 women's 100 metres down sleigh on the score.
Jana McCowan makes her way out to the start of her runway for the third and final attempt here in this under 14 women's high jump. She's got the gold medal. Now it's just her against herself to see if she can better. Just misses it, just nukes it on the way over with the legs. But fantastic performance nonetheless. As we'll see McCowan take out the gold medal in the under 14 women's high jump. So
yes, true. Very true.
you know, in the end, usually running a PB does take something out of you. You've pushed your body further and faster than you ever have before.
But you need to remember they're only 13. Did
All
they go as
depends on
hard as
how-
they could? Who
well,
knows?
that's the thing. It
Did they
depends on
though?
how they respond.
It is honestly, it's hard to pace the perfect race when you're an elite athlete, let alone when you're 13. And again, lane draw. Who's where? Is Oscar on the outside? Is Daniel on the inside? Be a big factor.
That's why the 400 is one of the popular events.
No bias here at all.
No bias at all.